Now, the reason I'm bringing the shotgun along with me again this time is because you remember that hallway that was just before the parking lot? It had those Cerberus in it? Well, the Cerberus have been replaced with Lickers now, so we definitely need to be prepared for those. Go ahead and dodge the spiders again by hugging the walls. Now, generally with Lickers, you can kill them with up to 2 shotgun shells, but if they aren't killed by them, then you can usually finish them off with 1 or 2 handgun shots. The most dangerous thing about attacking Lickers, though, is that when you attack with the shotgun, it's not guaranteed that they'll be floored by it, and if they aren't floored by the attack, then there's a good chance that you're going to get slashed by their claw attack. It's unfortunate, but it happens. So we'll just see what happens when we attack them. Yeah, I hear you crawling around and hissing. It was actually kind of slow there. Alright, so that's one Licker dead. Now for the other one. There you are. Good, he died in just 2 shotgun attacks. Now he can take that off of auto-fire. Actually, no, I think I will leave the shotgun equipped for the time being. Now we can enter this room here now that we have the club key, but first, let's enter this room. Now, normally you're not really supposed to come here with Leon, because this is the area that Claire is supposed to come through here with Sherry and all. But there is a red herb to pick up, so we might as well grab it. And we'll just go right back out, because I heard more Cerberus prowling in the area. Alright, let's enter the autopsy room, which sounds like an absolutely lovely place. Oh my. I sure hope all these zombies don't come to life and try to attack me. No siree. Alright, we're gonna be quick. Let's get the red key card and get the hell out of here. Get off me! Now that's usually the best possible outcome you can hope for in that room. Push that first one out of the way and then get out of there before the others can surround you. You can also fight them if you really want to, but I wouldn't advise it. Alright, so let's go ahead and use the red card key. We can now access the ammunition room. So here we have more shotgun shells. And a lot more handgun ammunition. In addition to that, in one of these lockers here, in case you don't remember, there is a side pack and a submachine gun that you can pick up. But as usual, I'm not going to be picking it up as my A character. The reason I'm not picking it up is that we're leaving it for Claire when we get to her B scenario. Whoever you're playing as in scenario A does not need the side pack or the submachine gun. Save it for whoever's in scenario B, since they're going to have to contend with Mr. X and all that. So she's going to need it a lot more than Leon does. Alright then. Let's enter this room here. Nothing in this locker. Shotgun shells in here. Nothing in there. And nothing in there. His throat and abdomen have been torn out. Poor guy. Watchman's diary. Again, if you really want to read this again, feel free to pause the video since I'm just skim reading through it real quickly. This quiet man, he really seems to enjoy chess. He even went so far as to design a special key and lock engraved with chess pieces on them for one of the doors in the disposal yard. One thing that's been bothering me about him is the way that he's always scratching himself. Does he have some sort of skin disease, or is he just rude? But the only thing I imagine that could match his skills in chess is his appetite. All the guy did was talk about food throughout the entire game. He sounded healthy, but he didn't look quite right. I hope he's okay. He stopped by to see me, but I told him to go back and rest since he literally looked like the Walking Dead. That doesn't sound good. Poor guys. At any rate, we now have the Magnum revolver. Oh yes, baby. I think that whole diary there is kind of like a little homage to the Keeper's Diary from the original Resident Evil 1. You know, the whole itchy tasty diary. Same concept, at least. Concept that the guys are slowly becoming zombies and all that. Alright, so we are done with the basement of the RPD. I could really do with dumping this stuff off at the save room, so I think we'll do that. I don't think I'm going to be needing the shotgun again for some time soon. So when we go to the save room, I think I'll dump that off as well. So we'll dump that. Definitely dump the Magnum for now. Now we have our third full heal mixture. Well, technically our fourth, since we combined those 3 green herbs. My inventory's all nice and sorted, and we're back to full health. Well, kind of full health anyway. We're at least on fine. Oh wait, actually, since I'm here, I might as well get the crank, because I am gonna need that. Yeah, so let's take the crank with us. Now, be careful if you decide to go the other way, where you go to the second floor of the foyer, because the zombies out there have been replaced by a licker that's standing guard by the shortcut between the first and second floor. So just be wary if you decide to go that way from now on. So instead, we'll take the safe route. still have the club key, so there's one more door that we have to open. And that door is in this next hallway to the left. If you got the cord and the plug piece down here earlier, you probably remember. Here it is. And now we no longer need the club key. Alright, so another puzzle room. First thing you need to do is light this with the lighter. And the solution is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. By doing that, we got the gold cogwheel. There's also another film there, should you want to take it back to the dark room and develop it, but I'm not going to take it. I believe there's also a first aid spray behind the desk in there, if you really wanted it. But obviously I'm not going to take it, since using it lowers your rank and all. Alright then. So we need to be getting back to the second floor now. So unfortunately, we are going to have to try and get past this liquor up here. Let's see if we can sneak around it. Oh yeah, we got it past it easily enough. Later, loser. Huh? Ah, so here comes the zombies breaking in. Like I mentioned before, they did break into that hallway where we met our first licker. But we're never going down there again anyway, so it's not really gonna hinder us. Now we need to go through this door here. Wrong way. Here's where we need to use the crank. Oh, and I guess that's the only time we need to use the crank, because it's out of my inventory now. Fair enough. So we headed upstairs, and then over here is a machine where we need to use the gold cogwheel. I will indeed push it. And by activating said machine, this gets us the final plug piece. It's the night plug. And also this is an old dust chute which acts as a shortcut back down to the cell block. So we will take that, yes indeed. Poor Ben. So yes, say hello to the big man himself, Mr. William Birkin. He's probably just killed Ben, but let's check if he's alive anyway. Though probably not. But yeah, that shortcut is only available to Leon. Claire does end up going there, I think, but she doesn't have the option to use that as a shortcut. No matter which scenario you're on with her.
Ben! Can you still hear me? Come on, answer! Damn! I don't believe this. I almost got the story. Ben. Bitter irony. The chief of police, a co-conspirator.
Oh, Chief Irons, eh?
Get that scum. Make him pay.
We will, Ben.
Hang in there, Ben. Oh, my chest! It's burning!
Ben?
What's wrong?
Oh! Oh man, poor Ben. He had a bloody chest burster in him. If only Ripley were here.
Good God, what was that?
Mail to the chief. So this is basically the incriminating evidence that links Police Chief Brian Irons to Umbrella. Redfield, Valentine, Burton, Chambers, and Vickers. If it comes to light that the SARS have any evidence as to the activities of our research, dispose of them in such a manner that would appear to be purely accidental. So yes, as you can see, he's definitely been bribed by Umbrella to keep quiet about all of their activities. So they've been working on the G virus down here, eh? Oh, so Umbrella was trying to steal away William Birkin's G virus from him.
Where are you going, Ada?
To the chemical plant. I have a feeling that's where I'll find John.
Ada, wait! Hey!
Ada, wait!
Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
Well, goodbye to you, Ben. A miserable death indeed. Poor guy. Now there is, unfortunately, nothing to take from his cell, so all we can do is leave. So all this time, the chief of police, Brian Irons, was a co-conspirator with Umbrella. Which they don't really go into more detail with that unless you're on one of Claire's scenarios, where we actually get to meet Mr. Irons. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, we need to be making our way towards the sewers again. And since this is the last time we'll be going through this area, we might as well get that red herb that I mentioned earlier. So let's take it and run like hell. Out of my way, Fidos. Ow. Let's dodge the spiders again. Leave me alone. I think the only real way they can poison you is with their spit attack, but I could be wrong about that. Definitely not gonna stick around and find out, that's for sure. Alrighty. So we're gonna have to take the plug with us, obviously. Mix these two together, and I think I'll take another single green herb with me. I'm also going to take... I'm gonna take the shotgun shells, and the magnum with me. Now we do have, obviously with all this firepower I'm bringing along with me, we have a boss coming up. So if you really want to, go ahead and save, but I don't think I'm gonna have too many problems with him. So let's go ahead and take him on. Here we go. Ugh. Gross. Oh man, aren't you a handsome fellow? Yeah. Okay, so let's give this guy a couple blasts from the magnum. Get off me. Now we're gonna switch to the shotgun. Alright, and I think we got him. Ah, get off me. He does spit out those little things that try to latch onto you, but they're not too dangerous. So I just exited the rooms to clear out any of the remaining little things that try to latch onto you. So yes, that was, I believe his name is called G-Imago, if I'm not mistaken. Now I can use the final plug piece and exit the RPD. Start making our way into the sewers. Oh, there you are, Ada.
Ada! What was that all about? Running off like that was reckless and stupid.
You tell her.
Those zombies are everywhere. Not to mention that thing that got Ben.
I was there, Leon. I know.
No, you weren't.
Look, Ada. As an officer, it's my job to look out for you. But we're not going to get through this alive if we don't work together. Okay?
All right. We'll do this your way, you know.
Alright, so finally Ada has joined us, at least for the time being. Yeah, you totally weren't there until the end, after he was killed. So we're waiting for some lovely, lovely sewer water right now. Which these guys don't seem to mind too much. Go ahead and use that green. And it didn't bring me back up to fine, unfortunately. So I'll have to use another green. But luckily, we reached another save room. Okay, dump that full heal. Blue herbs. I'm actually starting to get low on single grain herbs. Hopefully I can remedy that situation soon. And we don't need the Magnum revolver anymore. We also don't need the shotgun or the shotgun shells for the time being. Okay. Now there's a couple things to pick up from this room. There's an ink ribbon. There's a note. Sewer manager facts. So Umbrella was certainly up to a lot down here. Also in here, there's some more handgun bullets. Although very soon the handgun is going to start to become useless. But for now, we'll still use it. Yeah, first aid spray. No thank you. We can also push this locker thing out of the way. We have another door we can enter. Which leads to a warehouse. Ooh. It's fairly dark down here. It's an alcohol lamp. Plenty of fuel remains. Let's light it up then. Ooh. Nice. Magnum bullets. There's another lamp here. Let's light it. And over here, we have more shotgun shells. So it was definitely worth coming down into this warehouse. Shotgun shells and magnum bullets. Can't complain about that. Okay. I don't think I'll reload the Magnum revolver just yet. Just move my inventory around real quick. There we go. It's a little bit more neat and tidy now. And also, I think this would probably be a good stopping point for today. I'm getting close to 2 hours of recording now, and I think this is roughly where I stopped recording last time I recorded this game as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and save here. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for now. When you join me next time, we'll be continuing through the sewers. So I'll see you then, guys.